Hey, it is your buddy Peace and Harmony with you here today. Wishing you a happy New Year's Eve. Much love to the Empowered Harmonizers. Cheers. Let's have a toast together. Peace and Harmony is having some Busch non-alcoholic. Call me a wump, call me a wuss if you like. I am going alcohol-free, but cheers to you. Happy New Year. Let's hope it's been a great 2017 for you. You've had some fun. You've had some bittersweet moments. Hopefully each day you're improving little by little. Each day you're seeing some signs of improvement. A little bit of more of a glimmer of hope. A glimmer of joy. A glimmer of laughter. Just a joy of letting go and releasing some of the ties that bind you. Some of the nefarious energy that has struck a raw chord with you, that has not been supportive, nurturing, or loving. Letting go of that energy, letting go of the thought patterns, letting go of the emotions and those bad memories. Perhaps if there were some, maybe they've been culminating for decades. Let's let them go now. Beautiful, empowered harmonizers, you have so much going for you and so much to be grateful for. And it is my prayer and my mission that you're able to have and resonate with a sense of gratitude. Gratitude for your lessons learned. Oftentimes when we look at relationships, sometimes even though we might have put a high price to them, maybe it was a diamond ring, maybe it was an emerald ring, maybe it was an amethyst ring, a pink topaz, maybe it was your big cigar band of gold, fellas. Whatever it is, if you feel like you lost that ring this year and, or something, of that importance or that significance to you, maybe, just maybe, it was meant to be lost. It was meant to slip through your fingers. It was meant to blow away in the wind. It was meant to either fall away and maybe be found at a pawn shop or underneath somebody's car, run over in the street, or maybe it was just kicked around in a grocery store. Maybe it's just not handed down to your family. Maybe you thought your vision of yesteryear that you were going to have this long-standing relationship, or it was always going to be the apple of your eye, the diamond, of your rough. And so, maybe this has, part of your grieving process. And really grieving, you do need to have legitimate suffering, M. Scott Peck. But look at the topic of self-control. Learn to have some sense of self-control and then boundaries. Being able to, curb it in and cup it in a little bit and just say, you know what? I'm going to shield myself and protect myself from too much suffering in the year ahead. I'm not going to rake myself over the coals, beat myself off, beat myself up. Beat myself off, that was not a very good positive statement here. Beat myself up in terms of, I hope I'm getting some laughs. It's my goal to get some laughter here going, and doing it in a copacetic, happy YouTube sort of way, positive role model sort of way here. But realize that, perhaps, what you thought was a part of you that is now gone, maybe it's meant to be gone. I mean, if you can really stomach that and absorb that 100%, in fact, let's have a cheers to that. Cheers. We're going to kiss New Year hello and goodbye, kissing goodbye 2017. Maybe it was a good year for you, or maybe it was a good relationship. Maybe you had some really positive things to bring forward. But just remember that, life will go on. It's not the end of the world. It's just the end of a relationship or an era in your life, or in this case, 2017. Let's welcome in the new chapter of your book, the new chapter of your life, the new annals of your journey into really moving forward, also into, for those, for some of the empowered harmonizers who are saying, you know what, maybe life can never get any better for me. Maybe I'm just always going to be stuck at this mediocre life, this mediocre existence. Maybe it's too much work, peace and harmony. That's what I've heard, and I want to give much gratitude and love to the Empowered Harmonizers for all of you. Much love to you. To those of you who have contributed, made contributions, donations, comments, thumbs up, sharing and supporting of each other through grueling times. My heartfelt gratitude and so much love. Thank you so much for your participation, because that's where it really gets good. And one of the most frequent comments that I hear is it's so much work. Well, you know what? It's work because it's worth it. You are worth it. It is worth the time, the pain, the listening to the videos, the doing of your homework, if you will, your recovery journal, your recovery dates. This is for you guys. This is your time. This is your privacy. This is your door into your future, your better life, what you want. And sometimes, yes, we do lose people of value. We do lose significant relationships, things that we thought would always be a part of our life, that we would be so careful, handle them with kid gloves, that they would never, ever, be lost to us. Perhaps that was, what we had felt would always be. But sometimes infinite intelligence has a greater plan for us. So we must surrender and open up ourselves to that and say, good job. Oh my God, good job for all the hard work done. You can breathe easier now. The work is for you. The work is not for somebody else. It's not for me. It's not for the milkman, the sandwich artist, the bartender. The work is for you. So you can begin to liberate. And yes, it is kind of a working through. And it's crafting your perspective and realizing, number one, the dissolving of beliefs that do not serve you. And so even looking at how deep-seated those beliefs were, if we're able to uproot those, get them out at the, protect the roots that we do want, and taking the positive moving forward and saying, okay, that was a positive. I can learn from that. I have gratitude, and thank you so much for the relationships that I've had with this person. Oh my gosh, that was, I am so very fortunate. And, a lot of people, a lot of viewers, I know that they don't always feel this way because they're focusing on the unfortunate aspect. So I would encourage you to look with positivity and begin to label more of your thoughts a little bit more positively rather than negative. And also with it, when it comes to moving forward, it's so important for you to ask yourself to be open to new experiences, to be open to new relationships, and to say, I am open to new relationships. I am open to new experiences. I might be on my own, and that is okay. It is this year moving ahead. What is it going to mean to me? Am I going to get to know myself better? Am I going to live in a better place? Live in a better place internally. In other words, taking good care of your internal real estate. Am I going to get a new job? Am I going to what am I going to do? How am I going to develop myself to be the best that I can moving forward? That is really the important question. And then again, to look ahead and have a vision. Because if you don't have a vision, then anything is bound to happen. Anything is, there's upsets that are going to occur, but unless you have a vision, those upsets will get you down. So you must have a positive vision in place no matter what comes your way. And then hold on to that. And as I remember studying in college, a poet is able to bring forth into imagination that which does not exist in front of them. In other words, you have to have a vision or imagination. You have to know what you want. You have to know and be willing to, and then be open to understanding what you want, because that can also change. You might want, a home on, on top of a city rooftop. You might want to live in a bungalow in a valley. I mean, all these different all these different experiences will change for you, but it's being open to that, and then embracing your power. In other words, the importance of visualization and priming. In fact, I'm going to be going into some great videos here before the end of 2017. We're kissing it goodbye. We're embracing it, and we're sending it to the light. We're sending it to where it belongs. It's going to be behind us. It's going to be stapled behind us. We're not going to, you might have a notebook or something with 2017, but we're rapidly moving forward to 2018, and we want to welcome it with open arms and open hearts, and to really make it a good time. And it is number one is having fun and priming yourself with images of what it is you want. It can be two people holding hands. It can be of a lush tropical place. In fact, what I encourage you is to go out and get several magazines, 3 to 4 to 5 magazines that have pictures, that have images, that have words, but mostly images that are able to then make an impression on you, things that you catch your eye and that you want to surround yourself with. And please get a scissors and cut a couple of these pictures out. Even if it's 5 or 6 or 10, maybe you have 20. Maybe you're like, oh my God, I am so behind on my dreams, peace and harmony. I need to cut out, 300 pictures. Well, let's focus on at least 4 or 5 or 6 max, big ones that you can then surround yourself with and know what it is you adore and what you want to become, who you want to invite in your life. What does that feel like? What kind of standards do you have? And what kind of respect are you going to have in the back and forth of a relationship? Because oftentimes you don't want whatever you've been through to spill into that next relationship. In other words, you want to be completely healed. There's no scar. You're not showing up with a big scar in your heart like, I am wounded. Please love me now. Yeah, everybody has their experiences. But what I would encourage you is let's get this really healed so you can move on. And if you have the images, do you know the power of your subconscious mind to create this? And let's just take a litmus test. Let's take a litmus test, in the beginning of 2018 and then moving forward. And we can basically have some hands up of like, peace and harmony, you are right on. It worked for me. I can't believe, it's miraculous. You'll find, I've had viewers say, I cut out a picture of a guy or a girl with this color hair and this kind of shirt and this kind of smile and this kind of attitude. And this is who I attracted in my life. In other words, it comes to you. And that is the power of attraction. People call it the secret, but it is known as priming your subconscious mind. And it's so important because if you don't, you have to unearth those images and realize kind of what's lurking behind that is stopping you from achieving your dreams. In other words, are you not eating the salad because you don't have a salad fork? Are you not cutting up some veggies because you don't have the right kind of knife? Do you not have salad dressing so you're not making a salad? In other words, do you not have the tools and ingredients around to make it how you want it? If so, then we need to unearth those. We need to get these out, and we need to go, okay, aha, I get it. Here's my list. I need a salad fork. I need a salad bowl. I need some salad tongs, and I need some salad dressing. And you know what? I'm going to need the right kind of paring knife to prepare that beautiful, luscious salad or that beautiful cut of meat. Or I need to go and get some spices to make the dish I've always dreamed of. So, in other words, what little things are there lurking behind that are holding you back? If it's fear of succeeding, then fear is winning over and you will not get it. And then basically you have to hold yourself accountable for that. So I would encourage you to really hold fast to your vision, kiss 2017 goodbye, and throw it to the light. Basically just say, go to the light. I did the best that I can, and I'm welcoming in each and every new day with a new annual, a new day, a new clean slate that I can then accomplish and do and be productive on that healing and whole basis. It is your buddy, Peace and Harmony, with you here today. Happy New Year. Please share. Please subscribe for more great tools, videos, discussion, and support. Love you.